Hello. We've been dealing with a lot of new Binirin stuff. Yeah, it's this kind of sort of new brand that's been popping up on Amazon lately. We got this thing in today. Yep, again from Binirin in the same sort of style of the deck boxes there. As far as the packaging, as you can see, these are the ones that we previously did. A couple of different deck boxes. This one, obviously much larger. This, I guess, is technically still a deck box. More of a deck case from the looks of it here. But yeah, this thing is supposed to hold up to, or actually, looks like over 500 cards. And it looks like these are, yeah, 500 sleeved cards. Premium quality card box is what it says here. Yeah, big old giant thing. And this one has got some interesting features in it, and it comes with a bunch of interesting things here as well. Again, kind of same stuff, high-powered magnets. 500 sleeved cards, 1100 plus unsleeved cards, 200 top loaders. Ah, so that's different. This does hold top loaders. 47 Binirin magnetic card holders. That's 47? Oh, I see what it says. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. So it says it can hold magnet holders, which if you've not, if you don't know what a magnet holder is, we're going to take a look at it, because it does come with a couple of these in this box here. So should be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. And let's have a look and see if more of these Binirin products are worth your money. The first couple of deck boxes that I did were actually pretty interesting as far as overall value. Now, the price of this one right now, at time of filming, is $25, which, again, given its size, does seem fairly reasonable. Not as inexpensive as the ones like these little deck boxes. These right now, even at this time, are still going for $10 each. So I think that's a steal. I think if this had been priced at, say, $21 to $22, could have been even better, but hey, gotta give a little money sometime. So, but yeah, take a look at this thing. Pretty beefy, pretty big, pretty thick. And one thing you'll notice here on the ends, look at that. That's a bit of an up right there in the face of the cam, but yeah, this thing actually has two commander view slots. Look at that. One on each side. So yeah, pretty interesting thing here. Let's go ahead and open this up. Let's check our magnets while we're doing this. Put this sideways. And magnets. Okay, they're not as strong as they could be, but they're not bad. Yeah, magnet-wise, it's pretty fine there. So yeah, I'd say the magnets themselves get a little bit of a pass. Now, of course, when you put a bunch of stuff into this particular box, that could vary. I think when it's full completely, you still kind of want to keep your hands on this thing, just in case. Like I said, if it's just like, if you're not really moving this thing around a whole bunch, the magnets should probably be fine. But if it's going to be jostled around a lot, then you probably want to give it a little more support. It looks like there's only, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, there's 4 spots here for magnets. Not sure you can see that. There we are. Got the 4 spots there for the magnets, so not terrible. Let's do a quick look over here. Let me check the stitching. Stitching looks good there. Good there. Good there. And there. And check the ends. Good there as well. And also, let me see. Got a little bit of a double stitch there. That's not too unusual though. There's 2 double stitches, one here, one there. Again, not super unusual, especially on the smaller parts like this where they have to really get in there and just kind of stitch away. So that's not terrible. Okay, not bad. Alright, so let's open this sucker up and let's see what all we come with. It's supposed to come with a whole bunch of dividers. Look at this thing just lay right out. There we go. Yeah, it looks like it did come with a, let's see, how many dividers we got here. Let's bring all this stuff out. Alright, so we got ourselves our 4 card dividers, which these look very much like the same Binirin card dividers that were in the deck boxes. So you get 4 of these, and again, these actually fairly thick, not as thick as I've seen, but pretty darn good. You get 4 of these. You also get a couple of card dividers here, which is kind of like this kind of spongy sort of stuff. These are actually very handy, especially in the work that I do, because I handle thousands and thousands of cards. Every now and then you get a box like this, but you've only got, say, cards that come up to like right here, and so you don't want them all falling over, so you put some little spacers in there like that, holds the cards up. So these could be very handy, considering that you may not necessarily always have enough cards to fit in here. Now, as you'll probably noticed, this is actually quite wide. So that is pretty interesting. Now, the good thing about it being wider like that is that it can handle, as it mentioned in the box, it can handle full standard 3x4 top loaders. Pretty good. Not only that, ooh, I just noticed something else here too. Let me pull one of these out here. Now these are what I had mentioned earlier. These are magnet holders. And it looks like this box comes with 2 of them. I'm already seeing a problem though. Sure, if anybody who's ever used magnet holders, you can already see the problem that I'm talking about there. The fact that that card on the inside is sliding around out past the edge there. That is something I want to take a look at. So let's take these magnet holders, we'll put them aside for now. Move this over here. Let's take a look and see what the build quality is here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fairly stiff. Fairly rigid. Good. Glue looks good there. Good there. Inside looks good. Okay. Now, again, these are the same size as a standard magnet holder that most people have already seen. I've already checked it out. Now, just to kind of give you an idea, it does fit right inside. It does have some space. So yes, you can fit a regular old magnet holder in there. And of course they fit here on the edges, obviously. They do slide in and out fairly easy too. Yeah, there's really not much of an issue there. Now, of course, it's not a perfect fit. As you can see, it does rock back and forth. So it does have a little space in there. It does have a little give. So they are going to rock back and forth a little bit, but they're not terrible. Let me grab a deck box. Here we are. Here is a standard size deck box. Now, let's also grab, let's see, where's this one? Yeah, let me grab this Binirin deck box that we were taking a look at the other day. And again, I had mentioned in that video that this particular deck box is actually ever so slightly smaller than this one. Now, this is what I consider a standard size deck box. This is kind of the stuff that most people see nowadays. And people always ask, well, when I have larger deck boxes like this or larger deck cases, well, can you fit deck boxes in it? Well, we're going to take a look. Now, this is a slightly smaller one. It does fit in there, no problem. And wow, it actually has a little room. So it should absolutely fit this one, and it does. Look at that. So we got 2 deck boxes, 3 deck boxes. Wow, based on the sizing here, it looks like you could fit 4 entire deck boxes. Do I have more near me? I've got a ton of deck boxes, but I put a lot of them away because they do tend to take up a lot of space once you get so many. But yeah, based on the measuring here, yeah, you should be able to fit 4 of them in there fairly good. Now, this one, again, is a little bit thicker than normal. So based on which types of deck boxes you have already, it may be a little bit of a tighter fit though. But from what I can see, you should be able to fit 4 of these standard deck boxes within this. So pretty good. So just in case you didn't want to just throw your cards in there, but if you wanted to use this more as a case for your existing deck boxes, you can do that. So very nice. And again, if it fits these larger ones, move these over, it should fit these old school Ultra Pro deck boxes, which, again, it does. Plenty of room. You can even lie it down, can put it sideways. Let me see, can you actually put 2 of them sideways? No, it's not that thick. Yeah, it would be a little too little. A little too little for those. But yeah, again, you can put these old school Ultra Pro deck boxes in there. It does fit just fine. That's excellent. Let's see, did I have another deck box that I wanted to stick in here? Let me see. Let me take a look at this one from Infinity Vault. This one is a bit of a different, more oddly shaped deck box. Again, this is not a standard. This is a side-load deck box from Infinity Vault. Fits in there just fine. Can you fit it in there vertically? You sure can. Okay, obviously it's not going to go on the side there because this is a side-load deck box. But if you put it in here just like this, it will fit just fine. And you can also lay it down if you decided to. But of course, that's going to take more room horizontally, so you may not necessarily want to do that. So yeah, you can actually put this thing in there, and you've got plenty of space to close it right back up. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, this is definitely good as a storage medium for your deck boxes. Very nice. All right, let me put this thing away. And now let's go ahead and take a look at these magnet holders, because I do have some concern here just from what I'm seeing immediately. Alright, let's move this aside. Alright, I am actually getting in some Binirin magnet holders, which we'll have a separate video on, but again, these came with the storage box, so it makes sense for us to take a hard look at these. And my concern, as you can see, and anybody else that's actually used these, wow, this is really in there. Anybody else that has actually used these particular type of holders, again, these are 35-point magnet holders. Okay, this is starting to annoy me. I can't get this out. Come on. Oh my gosh, get out of there. I'm trying not to tear the packaging, but I'm probably going to have... There we go. Oh my gosh, that's a pain in the butt. Okay, so there we are. Again, anybody that's used magnet holders knows exactly what it is that I'm talking about. This should not happen where it slides out of the side here. That is a big no-no, because if that happens, it could potentially damage your card, and you obviously don't want that. So that is a big issue there. Let me go ahead and, let's see, can I shake it back? It's pretty stuck on there. Okay, well, let's go ahead and open it up. Again, with these magnet holders, they do just open up just like that. They slide out. Let's see. Okay, so, oh, that is just a, oh, okay, so that explains why. I do need to make mention of this. This is just a very, very thin piece of paper. This is not actually a card. So it's sliding out like that and getting on the side like that, not as bad now, because again, a regular standard, trading card or baseball card, football card, whatever, is not going to obviously be this thin. It's going to be much thicker. A regular card, like say this Lorcana card, as you can see, much thicker stock, doesn't have as much give. So as a test, let's go ahead and slide this in here. Put that in there like that. And then we'll slide this magnet holder closed. Bloop. And let's give it a little shake there. Jostle around. Because I want to see if it actually does slide out of the edges. Because if you have cards, again, like I said, sliding out of the edges here, that's very, very bad. I actually reviewed some of these magnet holders from another brand, and I was getting a lot of that, where it kept sliding out the side, and that's, oh boy, yeah, I could not recommend those. That seems to be holding, though. Let me see, purposely for the edge there. Shuffle, 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 and it's fine. Yeah, doesn't appear to be moving. Now, there is it does move a little bit. You can probably hear it. Yeah, the card does move a little bit in there. That's normal, okay? So don't worry if it moves around a little bit, but this one appears to be holding just fine. Again, this is just a Lorcana card. Not that expensive. But yeah, it seems to be holding up just fine. Very, very nice. Let me put this aside. And again, as I mentioned, it does have a little give. It's not perfectly fit. So as you can see again, it does have a little give there. It does have wiggle room. So it is going to move around a lot. So if you've got your deck box and get it fill up and you kind of walk around with it, you're going to hear that. Yeah, kind of a downside. You could put a little piece of plastic or something in there just to kind of hold it in place if you wanted to. Obviously, it doesn't come with anything like that to fix this. But, it's not the most, it's not the greatest of designs, but I could see why they did it. The reason why they wanted to is because, again, they want you to be able to fit your deck boxes in there. And so they made this thing a little bit wider. So you had to give somewhere. It was either you make it thinner and you can't put your deck boxes in it, or you make it wider, let people put their deck boxes in it, and then just kind of have to ask players or users or whatever to just kind of deal with this wider issue. And again, you may think, well, they could have done a different magnet holder. Well, not really, because these are all fairly standard size, unless they went through and designed an entirely new magnet holder, making it wider, which would make it incompatible with some other existing products. Then yeah, they had to kind of give a little something there. So I'm not actually very upset about this. I think it's fine. Again, it can be a little annoying, but I'm not going to get after them on that. Oh, right. We were going to check and see how it looked. All right, so there it is. That's how it looks. Again, camera focus. But that is how it looks there on the edge. And again, it does move around a little bit. So yeah, I would say overall, as far as build quality, materials, and all that, I'm actually pretty happy with this. I don't know if I will personally use it, because again, most of my stuff usually gets stored in the much larger boxes, the ones with 2, 3, and 4 slots here of these particular products that I use. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. I may just put it away, see what I eventually end up doing with it, especially because it does have the 2 little slots on the sides for the commanders. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of card games in person anymore, unfortunately. That part of my life is kind of behind me as it is. But you never know. You know, if things change up and I decide, hey, let's head on back up to Austin or something, or San Antonio, and let's go and see if we can find a store and go play some games, we might do that. But as it is right now, um, yeah, I guess I'm going to just put this on the shelf or put it away, get it stored. There we go. Put that right back in there. That's what I want to do. That's why I was saving the plastic. I want to always do that. And this little thing I will stick in here. But overall, I would say for $25, this is actually not bad at all. In fact, I would go so far as to say that I would recommend this. This is pretty good. Again, overall build quality is good. Magnets are good enough. The little cloth inside, again, doesn't have any padding, but it is pretty standard for all the various deck boxes. Again, just to compare it to ones that are already existing. Same sort of material. It's a very, very standard stuff. I would say for 25 bucks, given that you get the little spacers too, and you get your card dividers, and you get the two magnet holders with the commander displays, this is actually a pretty good deal. I've seen boxes very similar to this that aren't as wide that sell for between $30 and $40. So at $25 price point that it's at right now, I think it's pretty good. It would be an option for you, especially if you're running around with a whole bunch of deck boxes like this. You can stick them all, put all four of them in this one little case. Should be good to go. I will leave an affiliate link down in the description. Again, I did get this product for free, full disclosure. Got it for free in exchange for a review. As far as I can say, I would say this is probably a solid 4.5 out of 5 stars. Pretty good box there. Binirin, y'all are making a pretty good impression here, man. I gotta say, very impressive. You got some good products. I'm looking forward to doing a little bit of a deeper dive into these magnet holders. I do have a pack of 25 of these that should be arriving probably in the next couple of days, and we're going to review those as well. So yeah, lots of Binirin stuff coming through my door right now, and I will continue to review them as long as they keep sending me products. So very nice. Again, thanks for checking out the video, guys. I really do appreciate it. Like, subscribe, do all the YouTuber stuff. Again, affiliate link in the description. I do get a kickback if you decide to buy this or any other product, for that matter, using that affiliate link, which is very much appreciated, you know, because I don't really make a whole lot of money off of these videos, if I'm being real honest. Last video, I think I made maybe 50 cents. So, yeah, it's not that great. But, yeah, so if you decide you want to give this product a try, use that affiliate link. I'll get a little bit of a kickback. Thanks for checking out the video, guys. Really appreciate it. We'll see you next time.